Y'all can hear me? Alright, let's see if they can hear. No, that's the wrong damn. Where my YouTube at? Uh, them niggas cannot drive. Worth the damn. See if I got the video. I'm going Draco too. Railroads, ooh. I can't wait to buzz at you. If you in here, say something, please. What else do I need? Delete, 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 delete. I guess we don't need it. Fuck it. Alright. Damn. I'm still not at 95. Bobby. Speed rusher. What folks on? Shifty on me. Wait, one of these is watching the stream. Loud as hell. Music still playing. J Tuck. All those. Is it focus or is it? I'm black as a beetle.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Giants and the Jets coming up.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And bringing them out, an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football's in front of major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game.
Wilson now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Dump off to his fullback. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He fires one deep down the road. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, New York! The Giants finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. They send a man in motion. They start the drive with Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. First throw for the backup now. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He sends this away, and this is going to be a field flipper. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And it'll be Giants football. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, they'll run. And he winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down.
Offside, defense.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand.
That penalty is declined.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds Hyatt. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make it.
And this is caught. Touchdown, New York! The Giants now lead by 10. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Giants drive their lead to 11.
Jets 3.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets offense now set to take over. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Corley reels it in. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got Smith. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
2nd and 1. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll throw it again. On target to his man Taylor. He's got a gain of 6 there. That stop coming from Henry To'o. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
25-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal. Allen has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. One down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Groupie sends it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it.
The Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the New York offense returning to the field. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Tackle made by Chuck Clark. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds Woods. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. He has the first over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Now a give on the counter. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Another carry for him. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside. Defense.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a 1st down, so they're going to happily let it stand.
That penalty is declined.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing from the gun. He finds Woods. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. That's to his running back, Devin Singletary. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to Devin Singletary.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
New York.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up. Back to the well again. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. So now, here's 3rd and goal. They give it to him again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants lead by 15 now. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now here comes the New York offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. This finds Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. From midfield now. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Man in motion here. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Giants returning their offense and this running back to the field.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing off the play fake here. Hyatt with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third and a lone yard coming up. Back-to-back carries here. He breaks the tackle, and he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Lone man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. Going ground game again here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Buckle up. It's third and goal. Pass play now. Cut near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants grow the lead now to 22 points. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets out to begin another drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Second and 4. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here he is on 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. I mean, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
The give here on 2nd. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Oh, that was a good game. We came out slanging.
So the Giants come away with the win.
You know how we do.
And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Ewer and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New York.
Damn, put belt to ass. Everybody was on point. Oh, what the hell you got to tell me? I didn't even look angry. Apparently I got a backup. Oh shit, a rookie or some shit like that. Dash. Living my ways. One time. Killing me softly with his words. Damn. What you call them motherfuckers? The horseshoe folks. That's what I call them. Let me see. Killing me softly with his words. Everything is 10 plus. Free agents, wide receivers, Stephen Callaway, Demarius Rice, Kendrick Bourne, Tyler Board, Caden Prather. I guess I'll take him. Definitely snatching him up. I wish you could like sign him right there. I hope they fix that fucking franchise. I think that was the last. Jalen Royals from Utah State. Short. I don't really like short niggas. Zay Jones. I don't really like these short motherfuckers. KJ Hamler, Justin Ross, DJ Clark, Cedric Wilson Jr. Alright, let's check out these youngsters. Delaware, Syracuse. Okay, got a little speed to him. Lafayette, Vernon Barris. Okay. Roman Verdon. swear to God. And Legente Wester. Oh. Bet that. See what you find when you go looking through free agency? NFL. We can low-key get rid of... Sorry, buddy, you got to go. Htown. Goodbye, don't want to miss you, fucking nigga. Alright, I think I got the people I need. Because now I can do this. Watch. Pete. Wide receivers. Boom, boom. These the starters right here. These three. Then we got Prather, Hyatt, and Bun right here. These the gangsters. These the hoes. That line is nasty. Oh, that line is disgusting. I got a fart.
A little snap back, homie, with a plug in the start. Took these Billy Strong cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keeping 50 cookies? I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got this stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know on the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I'm made it out of junk, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my name is jumping up a pump, boy, I bump. In that Billy Strong, he ain't know, he ain't thump. He just grabbed the bump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a ain't nothing. Boy, got a ain't nothing. Boy, got a ain't nothing.
What? We do this because I got neighbors under. We go practice a little bit, test out this new dude. What? What? Just the ones is in coverage.
Eyes on the prize, I can't live life in the sky. Cause bro, recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Tied on the industry, advice on my side with some good fellas. That's nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We live real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the prize. We the fight, so much like it's nothing time after time. Bless the shine, shine, yeah.
Damn. But them niggas quick, ain't it? Them niggas fast. I'm starving. What should I eat? Ooh. This is what we about to do. We about to motherfucking about to play one game, and then we're gonna go get food. Then I'll be back.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And here we go from New Orleans. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Jukes out a one-stop. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tyler Lubin with the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
from the 26 on second down. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. So the Ravens will try for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. This is caught for 2, and right away they jump out to an 8-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Putting the tight end in motion. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. A handoff to Tracy. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Running once more with Henry. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. He beams one deeper. It is caught at the 20. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And they won't do it, so that falls incomplete on 4th down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, it puts some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. The Giants using their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Escapes the pocket. Makes the play working the sideline, but it takes him out right at the line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that gives them 1st and goal. Tracy will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Here's Locke. And he scores. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie him before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Blitz coming here, Jackson. He's trying another one deep. And that one's gonna fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is gonna go for 60 plus. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting at the 10. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They go play action here. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Throwing his lock. Gets this to Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. Has it down close. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead right away in half number 2. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants jump in front now by 5. Gano ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, here's Lamar. He throws a bullet to the center. Bryant inside the 20. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. Second and 1. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Locke looking to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Second and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Tracy once more. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. Slot man motioned over. He's back to throw. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead.
He has the New York touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
So now a big moment for the Giants as they line up for 2.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Cano ready to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard
30. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Henry. Past midfield to the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. This pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to pass. This one's caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for 2. He'll look to throw it. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action on 1st. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how...
Man saved your bitch ass. That was a good game to the end. I'll be back. I got to go.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Now it's Tracy, and he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
And Locke going to try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here, I would imagine? And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, 49ers. Eric Silva, 70 yards. And the 49ers strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Jake Moody now for the point after. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On play action, Locke. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Oh my
Purdy
God!
looking to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Purdy. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Giants are going to get the football back. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Now Locke. And he slings one that's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Locke gonna go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Completes it to Jennings. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down and goal to go.
Here's Purdy.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jennings. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Second and goal from inside the 5.
McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
Here's Locke to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Locke looking to change the play.
Off the play fake. Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Locke to throw for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Second down and 6 now.
What the fuck is going on, Tracy?
Right back to Tracy.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. From midfield, here's Locke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown.
Jalen Hyatt, 50 yards. And the Giants have retaken a 3rd quarter lead.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Purdy now to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
Now Purdy. Buying time to his left. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
What the fuck?
Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Why is my lagging so fucking hard?
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now they'll shift things around.
I'm about to break something.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3. Purdy will throw for it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Now it's not fucking lagging. The defense lag.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Clock now to throw.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for the Giants. 44 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Block working out of the gun. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 32 yards. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. It'll be a minimum pickup, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll come up now on second down. Shotgun now with Purdy. Finding Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at the 42.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around. Back to throw. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Purdy to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now. Throwing, Purdy. And this is caught, Jennings. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Purdy to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now 1st and goal. To throw is Purdy. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Lock to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
One final try for Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20.
My pizza gotta be ready by now. It's ready, baby. I'll be back.